This is Steve Weber, Pre-Press Workflow Specialist with Ribbon Printers. This video demonstration is going to show you how to make alterations to automated job files. The first thing I've done for this demonstration is I've created a job within Prinergy, and we uploaded some files as if we were the customer into the job. There's two different ways that you can modify files for automated jobs. The first way is to open up the file from the middle window that has been refined inside of Prinergy and update it within Adobe Acrobat. The reason for doing this is because many files go through OneVision Assura with the automated workflow, and OneVision Assura is making modifications to the page size, to sometimes fooling, margins, that type of thing, to help the customer get their files correct. So to show you the first scenario, I'm going to double click on the PDF file that was in the Prinergy window. And for this scenario, let's pretend that the customer wants us to just delete a very simple line of copy. So with the pit stop selection tool, I am going to highlight the type, and I'm just going to press the delete button on the keyboard, and then I'm going to go under File and Save. This saves the data inside of the refined PDF file, and the file is still assigned to the top page set window, and so when plate maker goes to make his plates, the alteration will be on the plate. The second way that we can make an alteration is to take the file out of the jobs folder and to modify it inside of OneVision Edit or inside of Acrobat. To do this, the first thing you're going to do is find the page within the page set window, and I'm going to control click on my keyboard, and I'm going to go under the menu that pops up, and I'm going to go to Unassign, and this takes the page out of the run list. The next thing I'm going to do is go to the middle window, control click again, and I'm going to say delete page. And when I'm prompted by a warning asking me if I really want to delete the page, I'm going to say continue. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom window. Again, control click, remove my input file, and press continue. The next thing I'm going to do is control click on this bottom left hand icon, and I'm going to open up my job folder, and I'm going to go to my web uploads folder, and inside of there is the Sunday booster folder that the customer uploaded. Within this file location resides the original PDF files that the customer uploaded before OneVision processed them. So I'm going to take the PDF and I'm going to open it up inside of Adobe Acrobat. And again, I'm going to select my pit stop selection tool, highlight the type that I want to modify, and press the delete button. I'm going to choose File, Save, and now my file has been edited. To get it back inside of Prinergy, what I'm going to do is minimize the Prinergy client, and I'm going to go to the Jobs on Prinergy volume, and inside of there is the folder called Submit to OneVision. And within that Submit to OneVision folder, there are all of the different customers that are currently using automation. So I am going to locate the Booster Sunday folder, and I'm going to now simply take my file and I'm going to drag it up into the Booster Sunday folder. And what's going to happen is OneVision is going to take that file, it's going to process it with the same settings that were used the first time, and then it's going to put it back inside of Prinergy. And the other thing you're going to notice is that I'm not modifying my page name, so that when the file comes in, it's going to be treated the same way that it was the first time through. So the file has been submitted to OneVision, and OneVision will now process it. The speeds on processing can vary depending on how many files are in OneVision at one particular time. And here you can see that the file has already disappeared, which means that OneVision is busy processing it right now. Speeds will also be affected by how many pages are currently in Prinergy and what's waiting in the processing list. If I go back to my job, we'll patiently wait here, and you can still see that the page has not been assigned within this window, but I would imagine within just a couple seconds we should see Prinergy is going to start chewing on the file down here in the window. So what's happening in the background again is OneVision is processing the file. It's submitting it to what we call a Prinergy Smart Hot folder. That Smart Hot folder is going to see that this job has already been created and resides within Prinergy. It's going to then look at the file name of the PDF that's coming in, and it's going to match it up to this particular job number up here. Then the Smart Hot folder actually places it inside of a hot folder within Prinergy. Prinergy processes the file, brings it in, and then it's refined and automatically assigned to the page slot. And here you can see that the file is starting to process. The file has been refined and now resides in the lower and middle windows. There's the lower window, the middle window. You can see that it's been assigned to the page position, and we've got some rules kicking off down here that are starting to make some virtual proofs. So that is the basic way to modify a PDF file that has been placed into an automated workflow. If you ever have any questions regarding what types of edits OneVision is making to the file, inside of the prepress trainer cubicle there is a white binder that is called automated prepress jobs, and within there you can open it up and there's a sheet for each specific customer that shows whether or not the file was being adjusted by, let's say, reductions, page fooling, that type of thing. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you.